the system is broken in the world. It was set up at a time before China was the #2 world power. You had a concept in the 60s and 70s that somehow there could be kumbaya, that everybody could come together
Everyone
and
will agree
form
with
a
that.
deal and everybody lower
Vice
their tariffs.
President Harris would agree with you.
And it's completely broken down because you have this giantly aggressive commercial power that's not playing by the rules on intellectual property, on their overcapacity of manufactured goods. So it's a taking away markets from the rest of the world.
Do we need tariffs that are gradual and marginal, or do we need the jump condition that the president-elect talks about, a magnitude of tariffs that we haven't seen in generations?
You need to get the world's attention that what they're doing is broken. I don't know if you saw, but President Xi was in South America last week, and he was making the case to all the other world leaders to go gradual. And so China is kind of bidding for time. They're saying, oh, this is going to, we're moving in your direction. And so whether the rest of the world buys that, and China often pays for it with contracts, with gifts that can be shared in families,
right.
And so how do you stop that and really get onto a new wavelength with China and with the rest of the world in fairness?
Should the U.S. approach to China be one of engagement or one of, just trying to really step back from China? How do you think the approach should be?
I think there has. So for too many years now, China's been getting what it wants. Mm-hmm. I saw that in the world conferences. They really are winning on the soft power, and so you have to take that back because the U.S. has all the ability to do this. It just has been choosing not to do it. We've been trying to get peace through weakness, and so if you switch to peace through strength, China is going to change its side of the discussion as well. They're not. They follow very closely what's going on in the U.S. and will be responding to it. So then you've got to say, okay, we've got a bunch
right.
of problems. Here's our list of problems. You're producing too much steel with too much coal and claiming and then pushing climate agenda through the Paris Agreement that you're not complying with. We don't like that. Right. Intellectual property, you're stealing. You've never let down on stealing the intellectual property.